Very good morning to all our dear students. Normally, you know that we are starting our daily schedules with few particular words like we already completed, as you know, all that things. Today again, normal routine day, but with good rainfall. So, with that mood, with that continuation of monsoon season, let's continue our next question, and that is question number 6 of your exercise. Yes. Question 5, which we did last time, question 5, which we did last time, covers revaluation account, partner's capital account, and balance sheet. In that question, if you know, we didn't prepare cash or bank account. Why is it so? Just because in that question, there is no adjustment related to cash or bank. Now it is important to understand that. Even in last lecture also I discussed a little bit. But when cash or bank account is to be prepared, see, if you prepared every time, that is very okay. Even last time in rough work, I told you how to prepare. Because there was no adjustment in that question, opening balance and the same was closing balance. So there was no need to prepare. Now in this question, we are preparing a very small cash or bank account. When to prepare it? Or why to prepare it? So it's very, very simple. Whenever you are having an adjustment related to cash or bank, you have to prepare it. I'm talking about this chapter, retirement or death of a partner. Whenever you are having an adjustment related to cash or bank, you have to prepare that particular ledger account. Okay? In addition, it was a different case because new partner has to bring capital. So, naturally, at least one transaction related to cash or bank must be there. Okay, in opening balance, initially it was there. So, in addition, we were not thinking whether to prepare or not. But in this sector, it would be much better if you understand it properly. Okay, the another option, which I never advised, but still, option is there. Don't think anything, prepare cash or bank every time. But why I am not advising it? Just because if it is not needed, like previous question, question number 5, if it was not needed, then why to waste our 1 or 2 minutes? Because to draw the format of a proper size, to give titles, everything, then to do the total, transfer that in balance sheet, it takes at least 2 minutes, 1.5 minutes. Why to waste that time? We are the person of commerce. Not going to waste money. So I advise to read the question properly, to go through the adjustments properly, and try to understand whether cash account is needed or not. If needed, do prepare it. If not, better option not to prepare it. Okay? Here, this is your question number 6. Question 6 of your textbook. A good question. Good does not mean tough adjustments, mind you. Good always means that something new than the previous one. So we can learn something. Okay? As usual, first of all, let's go through the question. Achha, before that, let me clarify. I draw cash or bank account over here after evaluation. There is no such rule. There is no such rule that you have to prepare evaluation and then cash or bank. Okay? I just prepared it. I think you understand it. Just to make this screen balanced. Okay? For you people, always advise them well to draw evaluation, then capital, then cash or bank and balance sheet. Okay? So please do take care. Clear? You may feel that in retirement the order is like this. No, it's not like this. It's just to balance the screen because we have to play in limited area. But for you people, it's not like that. So draw formats accordingly and solve the question accordingly. Okay? Let's continue. Question number 6 of your textbook. Rohit, Mohit and Virat. 3 partners are there. Sharing profit and loss in the ratio of 4:3:2. Balance sheet of the firm as on 31/3/17 was as under. Normal liabilities given to you. Assets, liabilities, capital, reserve fund, workman compensation, partners loan. It's already given in the question. And creditors. On asset side, goodwill, land building, machinery, stock, details, expected reserve, bank and advertisement, campaign, expense. In adjustments, Rohit retired on 1/4/17. First of all, you must be firm that who is retiring because it affects your P&L ratio. Rohit is retiring on 1/4 of April 2017. The terms and conditions are as under. Value of land building 1,80,000. First adjustment, initially do proper tick marks. Second, value of machinery is to be reduced by 15,000. So second adjustment in machinery. Third, provision for doubtful debt is to be kept at 10% on debtors. So obviously, third adjustment again on asset side in debtors. Fourth, 5,000 not payable to creditors. So 5,000 rupees. Creditors, liability side, fourth adjustment. Fifth, valuation of goodwill is 1,80,000. Please do take care. It's not connected with the goodwill given in the balance sheet. Okay? So fifth adjustment itself. Sixth, new P&L ratio, Mohit and Virat is 2:1. Again itself. But why doing tick mark of sixth adjustment? You must realize that new P&L ratio is given. Old P&L ratio always naturally given. So in that case, we have to find gain on the basis of old and new ratios. And goodwill, obviously, to be treated accordingly. And the last adjustment, 20,000 are to be paid to Rohit and balance will be kept as loan. 20,000 is to be paid. That's why we draw cash or bank account. Except this seventh adjustment. Not a single adjustment is connected with cash or bank. So if we remove 7 adjustment, again in this question this is not required. Okay? Understand what I am going to say? Cash or bank is always connected with retiring partner. Okay? Prepare evaluation account, partner's capital account and balance sheet after retirement. Let's continue. Very simple question. From the liability side, capital account, Rohit, Mohit and Virat. So, capital by balance brought forward 1,60,000, 96,000, 80,000. 1,60,000, 96,000, 80,000. Is it clear? Then reserve fund 45,000. The ratio is 4:3:2 by reserve fund 4:3:2. Total 9. 45,000 is the amount. So net it is 20,000, 15,000 and 10,000. Okay? Next one, workman compensation reserve. Again, as there is no adjustment, we have to distribute entire 13,500 in partners by workman compensation reserve. Okay? 13,500 is to be distributed. So it should be obviously 6,000 divided by 9, nothing else. 4,500 and 3,000. Okay? Next, partners loan. Now take care. First of all, loan cannot be transferred over here. So you have to write in balance sheet liability side. Partners capital as usual. Okay? Now, just go through it first of all. Loan. Is there anything in adjustments? Is there anything in adjustments? If no, then what to do about partners loan? Should we write it in balance sheet directly? Yes, but the most important thing is that here Rohit is retiring. So Rohit's loan can be enhanced. Mohit and Virat are the two remaining partners. Mohit Virat. Okay, then partners loan. Here Rohit and Mohit. There is no change in Mohit amount. Okay? But for Rohit, because he is retiring, some changes must be there. So we are writing the name but not the amount. We are going to add something. How can we come to know at the end of question? At the end of the solution, we can come to know what amount of Rohit's loan is to be entered over here. Next, creditors. Adjustment is there. Amount 64,000. What they say? Fourth adjustment, 5,000 not payable. 59,000 is the overall total. Second effect of this, by creditors in a column amount 5,000. Okay? From the asset side, goodwill 36,000. Old goodwill, old ratio, capital account, debit side. To goodwill, old ratio 16,000, 12,000, 8,000. Okay? Land bidding 1,50,000. Subside. $1,50,000. The adjustment is value of land bidding is 1,80,000. Plus increased $30,000, 1,80,000. And the second effect, buying land because asset increased, credit side. Is it clear? Next, machinery 90,000. The adjustment is also there. Machine 90,000. Let's reduce 15,000. They say value of machinery is to be reduced by 15,000. Okay? So let's reduce 15,000. 75,000 in outer column. Second effect of adjustment, because it is minus, debit side cross to machine 15,000. Store 85,000. There is no adjustment. Stock 85,000 directly. Debtors, an adjustment is there. Okay, but first of all, debtors 60,000. An adjustment is there. The adjustment says provision for doubtful debt is to be capped at 10% on debtors. So less. Bad debt reserve 6,000 and 54,000 outer column. Second effect. Here in question, bad debt reserve is 4,000. We get 6,000 over here. So debit side to bad debt reserve 2,000. How is it? 6,000 minus. There is no need to write such bracket. Then bank 63,000. So in bank account to balance brought forward 63,000. Advertisement campaign expense. It is a miscellaneous expense and is to be written off in partner's capital account. But the thing is, on which side it should be. Always take care. Whenever you want to write off something in capital account, always it is on debit side. Or else, another trick, advertisement campaign is over here. You are cancelling from asset side. So asset side reduce. Reduce means cross. Cross means it's on debit side. Okay? So 2, advertisement campaign expense. Yes, advertisement campaign expense. Total amount is 4,500. In old ratio, 2,000, 1,500 and 1,000. Is that clear? Till this moment, we completed the entire balance sheet of the question. We completed balance sheet of the question. Is that clear? Check twice. If you have any doubt in any of the topic, just do proper tick mark. Actually, there is no special topic given in this question. Okay? Partner's loan is there, but that is very, very simple. Now, let's go through the adjustments. Whether any adjustment left or not. Self-take. First, value of land building, we already completed. Second, value of machinery, again we already completed. Third, that is provision for doubtful debt, we completed. 5,000 not payable to creditors, we already sold. Valuation of goodwill, okay, we'll do just now. New P&L ratio, again purely connected with retirement. 20,000 are to be paid to Rohit, again purely connected with retirement. What I wanted to say, there is no adjustment left for revaluation. Okay? So what to do? What to do? We have to close revaluation account first. So let's do it as usual, as every time we are doing the same thing. Credit side total is bigger, do the same total on debit side also, 35,000. The difference 18,000, because here 17,000 is already there. Okay, should be transferred to partners capital account. So 2 capital account, 3 name Rohit, Mohit and Virat. Okay, in old ratio, 4:3:2. So it should be 8,000, 6,000 and 4,000. 8,000. 6,000 and 4,000. Transfer to capital by revaluation account. 8,000, 6,000 and 4,000. Is that clear? Now, only 2 adjustments left. Only 2. One, of finding gain. Second, the share of retiring partners goodwill. If you can solve that 2 adjustments nicely, can get full 8 out of 8. because then only matter of closing the capital account, cash account and balance sheet. It's a matter of joke. But once you sold these two adjustments properly, gain, it's very easy to find because our ratio and the ratio both are given. And goodwill, again really it's easy because total goodwill is given. You have to find return partner share, nothing else. Okay? First of all, can go for gain. There is no order. You can find goodwill share also first. Then why I am preferring to find out gain? Can you tell me? See, two options. One, you can find Rohit share of goodwill and then gain. Can do it, it's correct. Second, gain first, then Rohit share. What to do? See, any of it is okay enough. I always wish to find gain first. Why is it so? Because while finding gain, if any answer is in negative, like we were doing in admission, जो gain मा, if any answer is negative, then it is called sacrifice. And then we have to find that partner's goodwill also. We'll solve that kind of questions later on. Okay? So I always advise to find gain first. Is there any problem? So let's continue. Gain equals to new ratio minus old ratio. Here new ratio is also given, old ratio is also given. And take care, you can find gain only and only of continuing partner, remaining partner. That is Mohit and Virat. Mohit and Virat. For Mohit, new ratio. Here new ratio is given the adjustment. 2:1. So 2/3 minus old ratio. Old ratio is 4:3:2. So Mohit is second partner. 3/9. For Virat, 1/3 minus 2/9. Is that clear? Now by taking LCM, even you can take 9 as LCM. To get 9 over here, you have to multiply with 3. So 6 minus 3. Okay? Or in traditional way you can find 9 3s are 27 and so on. That is also okay. Does not make any difference in the answer. So that is 3/9. Over here again 9, 3 minus 2, 1/9. So gain ratio is 3:1. Okay? Therefore, gain ratio is 3:1. Now goodwill. Total amount is 1,80,000. We have to find Rohit share only. Okay, retiring partner. Therefore, Rohit's share equals to 1,80,000 into 4 by 9, because our ratio 4 is to 3 is to 2. So his goodwill will be 80,000. Is there any problem? Take care. Go through the working note again. Go through the working notes again. First of all, gain ratio and then amount of goodwill. Now again let me tell you. Suppose, see this is correct, not to get confused in this. Suppose if Virat or Mohit, any one partner's gain is in negative. For example, I am saying, here it is not like that. Then you have to find that partner's goodwill also. And so I am advising, that's why I am advising to find gain first. Because if you find goodwill, then yes, Rohit shall be already secured, 80,000. Now you started finding gain. And if anyone is minus, again, you have to find Mohit or Virat, any one partner's goodwill. So what will happen in that case? Order is first goodwill, then gain, then again goodwill. You followed? That is something strange. And that's why I am saying, that's why I am suggesting to find gain first. Okay? Whatever we are doing now, always having some reason behind it. You know that very well. That even in last year also, I always advised to go with a particular word. Why? Not how. H-O-W means where to do it, how it is done. But W-H-Y always gives you the conceptual clarity. Okay? So again, why we are finding gain first? The reason is because in gain we are always chances are getting negative answer. And if negative answer, we can find goodwill at a stretch. That is first Rohit goodwill, and then if the negative answer is there, Mohit or Virat's goodwill. It will be there in further questions. But I am explaining at present, so when that question comes, you can recall your memory. That yes, we already discussed these topics just before 1 or 2 sessions. Okay? So here, retiring partner is always getting goodwill. So his account must be credited. But credited by 80,000, but in ratio of 3:1. In gain ratio. So on credit side, or better option you do first on debit side. Gain ratio 3:1 of Mohit and Virat. So rupees 80,000 is to be debited. 60,000 and 20,000 in Mohit and Virat. And in particular you can write, they are giving this amount to Rohit. So to Rohit's capital account. Okay? And in Rohit's capital account, by Mohit capital rupees in Rohit's column 60,000 by Virat's capital account 20,000. This entry is really a crucial one because every time what students are doing, they are crediting Mohit and Virat. Actually, what you have to remember, what you should remember, retiring partner capital account must be credited with goodwill. If you remember this, and if you credit retiring partner's capital account, then there is no chance of committing any mistake related to goodwill. Okay? Here the goodwill topic is that. For journal entry, you can say, please take care, you are supposed to write journal entry in your working note. Till this, it's okay. Then, a format of journal entry, and what the journal entry should be. Here the journal entry is Mohit capital account debited, Virat's capital account debited, to Rohit's capital account. The amount is Mohit capital account debited 60,000. Virat's capital account debited 20,000. To Rohit's capital account 80,000. Is that clear? This is the journal entry for goodwill. We already passed this kind of entries in short questions. So if you are not getting the topic at present, again go and revise your short questions of retirement chapter only. There were only 6 questions. If you revise it properly, there will not be any problem in goodwill topic. Okay? So here we end the goodwill topic. Now, the last adjustment. 20,000 are to be paid to Rohit and balance will be kept as loan. 20,000 are to be paid. So first of all, let's pay to Rohit. We are paying to Rohit 20,000 because we are paying in particulars to cash or bank account. An opposite entry in cash or bank account. By Rohit's capital account. Amount is 20,000. Is it okay? Next, the balance should be kept as loan. In retirement chapter, if there is no clarification of closing capital, always retiring partner's capital account must be closed first. Okay? So let's close. Here we already closed. Transfer over here. So now Rohit's capital account. Now, actually, we are not supposed to close all capital at present, but just doing the proper line to manage the pro forma. Again, whenever there is no clarification, whenever there is no adjustment related to closing capital of partner, at that time always close retiring partner's capital account first. Here Rohit is retiring, so the total in his capital account on credit side initially bigger, that is 180 plus 62, 42, 62, 74, 2 lakh 74,000. The same total 2 lakh 74,000, and then the difference here 18,000 plus 20,000 comes to 38,000. So the difference is 2,36,000. Now this is to be kept as loan. To Rohit's loan account. Again, read the adjustment. Rupees 20,000 is to be paid to Rohit. So we already paid 20,000. Deposit effect cash account because cash goes out. The remaining amount is to be kept as loan. Remaining means balance. That we are keeping at loan. Because we are keeping this as loan, we have to add over here 2,36,000. So net it is 2,46,000. Okay, and obviously like 46,000 plus 16,000, 2,62,000. Okay, Rohit already had a loan of 10,000 in the form. Now he is giving 2,36,000 more. So his total loan in the form is 2,46,000. Mohit already 16,000. Net is 2,62,000. Here we completed the retiring partner's capital account. Now about the remaining two. In that there is no order. You can close Mohit capital account first. You can close Virat capital account first. Whatever you wish. Okay. Here 1 lakh is 96%, 16, 1 lakh, 121,500. 1,21,500. The same amount 1,21,500. The difference 60,000, 72,000, 73,500 if you deduct, then there is 48. Now this is continuing partner. So obviously we have to write to balance carry forward. Okay? In the same way, here also 80 plus 10, 90, 90 plus 7,000. The same 97,000 should be over here, and 29,000 deducted, so we'll get 68,000 as balance. 48,000, 68,000 is the closing balance of capital. 48,000, 68,000, total 1,16,000. Okay? Take care. If you forget this and started doing this, definitely the balance sheet will not be entirely. So at the end, before doing total of balance sheet, always check once that you close every ledger. This is ended, this is closed, this is still to be. Total 63,000. Same total, balance, and that is 43,000. Opposite, not opposite, but the effect, cash or bank account, 43,000. Okay, capital account already closed, differences already transferred. So now the total on asset and liability side. Okay, the overall total is 4,37,000. thousand. 4,37,000. Is that clear? Checkwise. Checkwise. If you have any doubt, any question, do ask me. But don't forget to do even journal entry of goodwill in your working note. Okay? In working note, don't forget to do journal entry. What journal entry should be? Always retiring partner's capital account credit and continuing partner debit. You can make a key like that, a trick like that. Continuing partner's capital account debit, retiring partner's capital account credit in normal circumstances. So what the entry should be? Mohit's capital account debited 60,000. Virat capital account debited 20,000. To Rohit capital account 80,000. Is it clear? With this working note, with this entry, we should end the entire solution. We solved two questions. Question number 5, question number 6. Naturally, day by day, we are moving further. But take care. Within a question or two, we are going to start closing capital topic of this chapter, which is really not at all a unique one, a tough one, but something little bit different than the normal questions. So, before we start that, if you are having 100% grip in this kind of simple questions, then you can concentrate in that closing capital topic. And once you concentrate in it and solve it, it's a guarantee to get full marks of this question and even of this chapter too. Okay? So be ready for that. Be prepared. Do solve illustrations related to these questions. And till next lecture, till next session, stay safe, stay happy, and have a nice day.